I'm going to do it first, okay? So, here are some of the things that I thought about in my head. So I heard moon. Should I draw a picture of the moon? A ground moon. What else did I think about? Yeah, I thought about reaching. Now I'm going to try and draw a hand.
Use that green pen.
Oh, can I? Oh, thank you. Is that one better? All right, should I try and draw a hand? Reaching?
Yeah.
I'm not very good at drawing though.
It's okay.
Don't laugh at my drawing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a picture of an arm reaching.
So cool.
Okay, so that's an example of how I think about what I think about. So I think about these, I pick words out of what I've read and try and think about what they mean. I'm going to read again and I want you to listen carefully and then we're going to share as a group. Okay? So listening. But no matter how much she stretched, she could not touch the moon. Papa, said Monica to her father, please get the moon for me. Papa got a very long ladder.
What is a ladder?
He carried the very long ladder towards a very high mountain. Then Papa put the very long ladder on top of the very high mountain. Up and up he climbed. Who wants to share what they thought about what was going on in their head?
Mountain.
A mountain. That's a good one. I'll write mountain here. Mountain. What's another one? Ladder. Should we try and draw a ladder?
Yeah.
So everyone understand what a ladder is?
Yeah.
Climb up.
How about the mountain?
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. And you're
Moon.
a moon. Good boy, moon.
Dad.
All right.
Dad.
A dad. Should I try and do a dad?
Yeah. Good job, Mr. Boy.
Okay, all right. Oh, yes, because he's a dad, isn't he? The next one we're going to do with a partner. But first, you have to listen, okay? Everyone listening? Finally, Papa got to the moon. My daughter, Monica, would like to play with you, said Papa. But you are much too big. Every night I get a little smaller, said the moon. When I am just the right size, you can take me with you. And indeed, the moon got smaller and smaller and smaller. When the moon was just the right size, Papa took it. Down and down and down he climbed. Right. Talk to each other about what you saw in your head when you listened to those words. You've got 1 minute. Go.
And climb down and the moon getting smaller.
To share. The moon got smaller.
The moon is talking to the dad.
The moon's talking to the dad. That's a good idea.
That's climbing down.
That's climbing down.
They're taking the moon.
I want you to do it by yourself. Okay? Now I've put a piece of paper and a pencil on the desk. So after you've listened to what I'm going to, boys, are you listening? Because you've got to listen, because you can't do the activity without listening. So after I've read, I want you to go back to your tables very quietly and draw what you heard me read. Draw and you can write some words too. You do it by yourself. This is one you do by yourself. Okay. Here, said Papa to Monica, I have the moon for you. Monica jumped and danced with the moon. She hugged the moon and threw it in the air. But the moon kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And finally it disappeared altogether. Then, one night, Monica saw a thin slither of the moon reappear. Each night the moon grew and grew and grew. Alright, I want you to move back to your tables and I want to see everyone do it quietly. Get to your piece of paper, choose a piece of paper and start drawing what you just heard, what you think about when you heard that. Okay, I'm going to read again while you do it. You got a question?
All of those stories?
No, just the last bit that I read. I'll read it again while you're sitting at your desk. So you have to be quiet to listen to the words, okay? Alright, everyone go, quick. Who can I see sitting up nicely, ready to work? Alright, so does everyone understand what they've got to do? I'm going to read it one more time, so you have to be quiet and listen. You can start drawing now. I'll read it so you can get some more ideas. Okay. Here, said Papa to Monica, I have the moon for you. Monica jumped and danced with the moon. She hugged the moon and threw it in the air. But the moon kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And finally it disappeared altogether. Then one night Monica saw a thin slither of the moon reappear. Dad and the moon, hugging the moon. You can see dancing. You can see disappearing. You can see a ladder. I can see a girl and a dad. I can see the stars. I can see a person climbing. It must be Dad climbing the ladder. And grew. Can you put your pencils down, get your piece of paper and come back to the floor over here. Quietly and quickly. Who can I see sitting up nicely on the back with their pieces of paper? Oh, very good, girls and boys. Everyone sitting up nicely. I'm going to choose the person that's sitting up the straightest to share. Alright, you can share. Come on. Do you want to share? You don't want to share? Who wants to share?
Me. I want to share. I want to share.
Okay, quiet. Alright, come up. Alright, everyone listening? Who can I see listening? Who can I see listening? Everybody? Alright. What did you see when you listened to the words?
Dance.
You saw dancing? You girls listening? Does it look like it? You saw dancing? Awesome. What else?
Smaller.
Smaller? The moon was getting smaller? Very good. What else? I can see that's a good one. Hugging. Who was hugging who?
Monica was hugging the moon.
Yeah, there's some really good pictures there.